Hello children, welcome back to my channel Awesome Learning. Sorry for the inconvenience. I had to stop the previous video of human structure of human heart because there was some issue with my internet. So let's continue with the topic, and I was here that right ventricle. I was showing you here that right ventricle has an opening. Which is called pulmonary artery. So the right ventricle has only one opening, that is called pulmonary artery. Okay, opening the pulmonary artery, and left ventricle has only one opening, that is the aorta. This one. Now children, every chamber, remember this, that every chamber has an opening, right? Right auricle. Right auricle has an opening called vena cava. Now the vena cava are also two types, superior vena cava you see here and inferior vena cava. Both these vena cavas then join together and they open into right auricle. So this was one chamber. Second chamber children is left auricle. Left auricle also has an opening called pulmonary vein. Left auricle has an opening called pulmonary vein. So these are the two openings of right auricle and left auricle. Now come down to the ventricles. Right ventricle has an opening called pulmonary artery, and left ventricle has an opening called aorta. So all the four chambers have an opening. So blood will move into these openings to inside these blood vessels from their chambers. Now children, to explain them, let me tell you that there are semilunar valves present in the openings between the ventricle and its branch, like right ventricle opens into pulmonary artery. So that on that opening also there is a valve called semilunar valve, just to prevent the backflow of the blood. Similarly, you see they have shown you semilunar valves. Similarly, there is a valve in between left ventricle and aorta to prevent the backflow of the blood. So how many valves you have studied now? Two valves here in between the chambers, and now two valves you have studied in between the ventricle and its branch wherever it is opening into, right? So these are about the valves. Let's move on further children to show you the structure of heart. You see, as I told you, that every chamber opens into a branch, like right auricle. Right auricle always gets, not only right auricle, I should say the right side of the heart. The right side of the heart always receives deoxygenated blood. That means right auricle and right ventricle, both of them will receive deoxygenated blood, and left side of the heart will always receive oxygenated blood. So children, right auricle has an opening called vena cava, the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava. Both these vena cava What is the function of these vena cava? They will collect deoxygenated blood from various body parts and they will give it to right auricle. Like superior vena cava collects the deoxygenated blood from the body parts which are above the heart. And inferior vena cava collects all the deoxygenated blood from the body parts which are below heart, the body parts that are just below our heart. So that means all the deoxygenated blood is collected by the vena cavas and it is given to the right auricle. Now when right auricle is getting filled up, when right auricle is getting filled up, at the same time, simultaneously, left auricle is also getting filled up by deoxygenated blood. Now you should remember this very carefully, or you should pay attention here, that when right auricle is getting filled up with blood, which blood it is getting filled up with? The blood is deoxygenated. Similarly, at the same time, left auricle is also getting filled up with blood, but that blood is oxygenated. Now, right auricle is getting filled up by the deoxygenated blood, and who is bringing that blood? Who is bringing that blood? It is by vena cavas. Similarly, left auricle is getting filled up by oxygenated blood, and who is bringing that blood? Pulmonary vein. From where is it bringing? From lungs. So at the same time, both the auricles are filled up with blood. Both of them are filled up with blood. Now, children, both the chambers, both the auricles are filled up and the heart and they contract. As soon as they contract, the blood from the auricles move on to the ventricles through their valves. That means on the right side, the auricle, from the auricle, the blood moves on to the right ventricle through tricuspid valve. And in the left, the blood from the left auricle moves on to the left ventricle through the bicuspid valves, and both the valves close so that the backflow of the blood is prevented. Then now at this point of time, both the ventricles are filled up by the blood simultaneously. Both the ventricles are now filled up with the blood simultaneously and the valves are closed. Okay, so now the blood has only one way to go. And what is that way? In the left ventricle, the blood has only one way to go, and that is pulmonary artery. And in the left ventricle, the blood has only one way to go, and that is aorta. No other chance of movement. So now the blood moves on from the left ventricle into the pulmonary artery through semilunar valves, and from the I hope I said the right portion. Again, I'll repeat it, that from the right ventricle, the blood moved on into the pulmonary artery through semilunar valves, and from the left ventricle, the blood moved on to the aorta again through semilunar valves, so that the backflow of the blood is prevented. The valves are present there. So just to explain you children, remember this, that twice, you see, the twice the blood has entered the heart and twice it has left the heart. Okay, so always remember this, that both the auricles are filled up simultaneously together. Both the ventricles are filled up simultaneously together, and contraction of the auricles, as soon as the auricles will contract, the blood will move on to the ventricles. Now the ventricles will get filled up, and now the ventricles will contract, and after the contraction of the ventricles, the blood will move on to the pulmonary artery and aorta respectively, and then through pulmonary artery, that blood, because the pulmonary artery is carrying deoxygenated blood, that blood is now carried to the lungs for oxygenation, and from the aorta the blood is now carried to the various body parts. Okay, a brief description of human heart and circulation.